Welcome to a new feature release by us at Zenler, and we're talking all about Agentic AI. So if you guys don't know, Agentic AI is different to just your standard AI, because Agentics means that it does things for you while you sleep 24/7. And Zenler brings you some amazing features that we're going to add into the platform. So if you're a pro and a premium member, you're going to have a tab come up showing you AI Agentics. Let's just go in and take a look at what you can do now inside of Zenler. When you first go into the AI agent area, you need to set up what we call data sources, which is the brain of AI. This is the first step because AI is going to pull that information into the other agentic parts of the site. And this is a really important aspect. So we need to connect it all up. So once you click and you go in, you're going to see all of your courses inside of here. And you're also going to see a public area. So to connect to any of your data sources, you're just going to have to hit the connect button. So the first thing we're going to connect here is the public area. So this will look at all of the public pages on your site and it will index them. Next, we're going to move on to the courses and we're going to connect these up now. Remember, you have to wait until it finishes before you can move on to the next one, but it's pretty painless and you've only got to do it once. Once you've done this, the brain is connected to your data sources and you can leave this area and move into the other AI tools. This is how we set up our data sources before we start using our AI agents. So let's first talk about the first feature that you've got access to, and this is the marketing agent. So this allows you to smart re-engage with your students. So in re-engagement campaigns are used to reconnect with the students who have stopped engaging with their courses. This is based on email notifications. We send email notifications to inactive students. So imagine the power of this. So someone comes in, they start a course and then they just leave it and maybe they're sort of forgetting about it. Then this allows you to see a time delay that you set that sends an email saying, got any problems? Do you need help with this? Can I move you forwards? This is what's coming next. So you can really re-engage with those students. And what happens is, because it's a repeated system, if someone else comes along and they have that same time gap, it will send that email out to them, which means it is working for you. You don't have to manage any of that. So imagine the power of that. This is the smart re-engagement. Let's just have a quick look at it now. Okay, guys, so now in your admin dashboard, you're going to have this little AI agents. And if you go into here, it's going to give you access to all of your agentics. So within this area, you're going to see that you have this big button to start a new campaign. We won't touch this for a second. Now, remember that the AI agents area is getting filled, so we're going to bring new features into this all the time, and the one we want to pay attention to now is the smart re-engagement. This identifies inactive students and generates personalized email sequences to bring them back to life, right? So to get those people back in and carrying on with their courses, re-engaging them. So when you set up a new campaign, it will identify the people inside that campaign that have been inactive for that time period that you've set inside there, which we're going to look at in a minute. So marketing plan is going to come into effect, but it's coming soon, right? So it's going to be amazing, right? You're going to be able to generate comprehensive timelines of social posts, emails, and content to promote a course. You're going to have Flow Builder, build multi-step email automations triggered by students' actions. It's going to be super cool. Imagine like our branching surveys and quizzes we already have in here, but this is using Agentics to make decisions based on a flow. So the last one inside here, we've got deep analytics as well. So we'll really be able to drive down on the analytics inside of your site. Let's just get on with the main feature here, which is the Smart Re-Engagement. So if we click this button, you're going to see we've got 2 already in here, and you can view the reports from these, and you can stop them as well. If you want to prematurely stop them, you can by hitting the stop button. But we can also set up a new campaign here. So start new campaign. So let's just do this now. Let's start the new campaign. First of all, you need a published course to be able to use this, because you're engaging with people in a course. So you would then select the course that you want. Now, remember that if you've already got campaigns set up, then those courses are not going to be available inside here. So you could pick here, money, markets and methods, and we could click that one. We can set an email tone. So you've got these different tones. So I'm going to choose urgent FOMO style, and this is going to generate the email in that tone. So we've also got a re-engagement interval. So if we just mouse over this little I for info, defines how often emails are sent. Only 1 email is sent per interval, and a maximum of 2 emails will be sent per user. Okay. So we don't want to spam people. We're going to make sure that we're engaging them. So let's go and set this. I'm going to set this for every 2 weeks inside here. And you need to set an end date. So when this campaign finishes. So let's just say this campaign finishes. This is weekly. So I'm going to set it for end of August, the 31st. So that's there. So let's have a look at this inactive period. So this will actually look at how long the user has been inactive for, and it will filter them based on that. So it'll actually give you that feedback straight away. If that student hasn't been in there for 7 days, 14 days, or 30 days. So you can see based on the user's last course activity. Let's leave it on 7 and then click preview campaign. So this will then create here. So it says no inactive students found. Let's say 14 days. I should think this would be the same because there's no inactive students inside there, and 30 no. So if it's a buzzing course, it's going to be good because they're already engaged in there. So let's look at a course where we have got inactive students. So here we go. This is one I've set up, the secret language of cats. So inactive period 7 days. You can see inactive students is found 21. There's 21 inactive students found. So potential revenue recovery. So getting those people back in there and keeping them on there. This is a approximate revenue. Predicted open rate 45%. So it's trying to give you estimates here of what's going on. So free variants for approval. So you can see that you've got variants inside here. We can also load more. So these variants are emails that have been generated. It's generated these emails, in this case, in a friendly and warm way. And you can see that some of them are red. This means that they have been disapproved by you. So if I go into free, I might look at this email and go, you know what, I don't want that one. I'm going to turn it off. But I want variant 1, and I maybe want variant 5 here, and I can click approve. Now I can also load more. So if I load more, and you're seeing here, if I like this one, I can approve it, and it's going to go green. It means it's approved. So these ones have not been approved, so you can go in and turn those off if you want to. So we've got the approved ones and the unapproved ones inside here. So these are the ones that are going to fire. So we got 1, 2, we got number 6, number 8, and inside there, if we go back to number 1, there it is there. Now you can also make some tweaks in here. So I can go make this longer, and then I can click update, and it will update in here, and it will make this email longer inside here. So it's added an extra paragraph in there to make this slightly longer. Again, you can read this. So you can make little tweaks inside this, tweak this variation. And that's all cool. And once you've done all that and you've got it all ready and you've got all this set, all you do then is click launch campaign. So once you launch that campaign, it will be active. and it will engage straight away. It will send, you'll see it. You'll see if it's sent them, people that have opened it, the re-engagement in here, and this will show inside here. Okay, so this is queued at the moment, so it will go out, but it's queued, and then it will send. Let's have a look at some reports here. Now, we haven't got any opens or re-engagement is 0 on there, so we haven't got people back in, but you would see it in there. But let me just show you what the report would show. So we're going to the reports here. We select it. I'm going to choose all time because this was run quite a while ago, and you can see here that it's sent these emails out to these users, and it's used different variations. So this is really good because it almost split tests it for you. You can see which variations are working really well. If it's got engagement on that, it's a good match, a bad match, and it will learn from this stuff. It will actually learn. So it provides specific feedback to adjust tone or content strategy. It's as simple as that. So let's sum this up in a nutshell. You haven't got students come in. A lot of your students, let's say 50% of your students haven't been in 7 days. You want to connect with them and ask them why, or you want to motivate them to go forwards. You can use this. So you can set it up for 7 days, and then it's going to hit and send an email out to all of those users for 7 days that are in there, and it will try variants. So it will be split testing for you, variants that you pick and approve, and this will run until the end date, and then it will stop. So you can then set a new campaign if you want to. So remember, each campaign, you'll be going and you'll be seeing what your reports are inside here. And you can see this one's now sent. So this one here, the secret language of cats we just set up, it sent them. So it hasn't got any opens yet, or re-engagement, but you can view the report there. So if you want to rerun the secret language of cats, you can come in here and you can delete this out as well. You can start, because you can't start a new campaign if you've got campaigns that are active in here. If this campaign is stopped, if I just decide to stop it, then I can select it. So for instance, the secret language of cats, let's try and set up a new campaign with that. If you choose the course, it's not in here, because it only allows you to set up one campaign, just so that you don't spam people or mess up the variations or the split testing that you're doing. But if you come in here and say, right, okay, well, I've finished with this one now, I'm going to stop it. So are you sure you want to stop? This action cannot be undone. You can stop it inside here. So it's now going to be stopped. It will turn red inside there. And if we do a new campaign, we will then be able to select it from here because it's stopped. All right. So if you go back to this, you'll see that it's gone, it's completed, you know, and completed will be in this tab here. So these are completed campaigns. So you can see in here, you've got stopped, completed. You'll get failed if something went wrong inside here. These were just tests, but you can see how it works. That's re-engagement, really super, super powerful. So there you have it. You now have Agentics, AI Agentics built into your AI platform. Now go and use them and get your AI agents to run and work for you 24/7.